You're just like, "Rrr," like a vice. I'm like, ah.
Yep.
But let's get into some of the very interesting news today. China
Oh,
has now floated, at least floated, banning all American movie. And I'm for it. I think that it would be hilarious and awesome. Like, I don't care.
Right.
So the Hollywood Reporter was writing on this, and a couple other people writing on this saying like, oh my God, Jurassic World's going to lose $500 million. And I'm like, so maybe you should make movies that Americans want to see.
Exactly. Make movies for Americans, have a good budget that's not astronomical where they have to make $1 gazillion just to make profit.
Well, that's part of it too. The $250 to $300 million budget, that era is dead.
Yeah.
And especially if you're going to like have a movie like Snow White where it doesn't even make 100 million in the entire United States.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing here? Like, you have 0% chance of making $1 billion. I mean, the Minecraft movie, I don't know what the budget is.
Oh,
that's going to do well.
Terrible. And I love Jason Momoa. I will defend him to the death, but this looks terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. People say it's better than the previous, but I never played Minecraft. I have no interest in seeing the movie.
I used to really I never got like obsessed with it, but I did for a good like half a year stream that game a ton at one point, and I loved it. But this movie, no, I would rather have some sort of, if I think of a Minecraft movie, I would rather have it all 3D. Go ahead, have it in the blocky style and create an actual adventure with Minecraft characters instead of doing some live action thing. I would watch that.
And then like Jack Black plays Jack Black.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be Minecraft Steve, and it's like, no. Yeah, he doesn't even look anything like Steve. And seeing the actual figurines, like they've got Minecraft Steve, a Jack Black figurines, just a fat Jack Black.
Yeah.
It looks like a realistic Jack Black figurine. Like, what kid is gonna want that?
Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean that's the other thing. Like, he must have some weird clause against shaving that beard. Because it's like he looks ridiculous, and like
I know. Well, and it's so messy. Like
it's so immersion breaking too.
Yeah, that too. It's I thought about, okay, that would be kind of funny. I think the only sales they're going to get on that figurine is people as a gag for their siblings or friends or as a joke. But for actual kids, I want that. I don't see that happening.
Yeah. So they're saying, oh my God, Hollywood is going to lose all this money. And I'm like, so?
Yeah,
like,
so what? They're demonic. This is in response to the tariffs.
Yeah.
They think this is gonna make Trump go, oh no. And that's the thing about the tariffs too. Like, I'm sick and tired of seeing people panicking and acting a fool over this. I really like Trump's tweet that he made last night about, guys, stop being a bunch of wusses and wait this out. Let daddy take care of this. It's gonna be okay. Like, come on, stop panicking. Like, people they are like goldfish. They think of just whatever they see in this moment and they freak out. And it's like, just think about long term. This is going to be good.
Well, that and the fact that, like, I love the whole, like, they're just appealing to the consumers.
Yeah.
Like, the consumer meme. Like, the new iPhone's gonna cost $30,000. It's like, no,
do you need a new iPhone?
First of all, you don't. Yeah. Do you need the new iPhone that's 1% better than the old iPhone?
Exactly.
Or, like, also, it's not going to. Like, they're just going to move to India or Honduras or whatever, and they're going to take care of it there. Like, there's just there's no argument for this level of panic. Like, none.
There's not.
And, I don't know, you've covered this for a long time. What do you make of, like, China, or, not just movies, but in video games too?
Yeah.
They've been pandering to China.
I don't like it. And I also don't like how much China is trying to influence Americans with their products as well that they're bringing over here. And a lot of what we're seeing with games that are being made by China, they're they're implementing this transgender ideology, the pornographic stuff, this, that, and the other, that they're making for games for Americans.
Right.
But they're not, that's not allowed in their country because they know that these kind of things, the whole transgender thing, the making the female characters look like dudes, the pornographic stuff, it will destroy a society. So that's not allowed there. But they make it for us here in America because they do want to negatively impact our people.
Yeah. Well, the whole meme is like, if you look at the homepage of TikTok in China, it's like engineering videos.
Yep.
And then if you look at the homepage of TikTok in America, it's troons.
A bunch of like troon stuff. And I was just on TikTok earlier today and I saw this girl who was making this video and she was Asian and someone asked if she was a lady boy. And she's like, I actually take that as a compliment because look at these slays from these women. And she's calling these troons women.
Oh.
And she's like, it's crazy how America isn't getting progressive enough. And I even let to comment on there. I was like, you're calling men pretending to be women progressive. You act like, oh, I hate the patriarchy, this and that. And you're defending men pretending to be women, erasing our entire identity.
By the way, not Chinese men.
Exactly.
Americans, right? Like they're all for this troon ideology in America. They're for third wave feminism in America. They're in all this for, in America, but they don't want it in their country. It's not allowed.
Right.
You try to go on. Remember when everyone like went to, what was it? Like the red note, I think red note.
Oh yeah.
When
red
TikTok got
note.
banned and all like the LGBTs are like, I can't put my queer stuff on here. And it's like, what a coincidence
over there.
Yeah.
And it's funny because then when the other Americans were making videos there, then the Chinese people were calling them fat. And
yeah.
They were like, and at first they're like, they try to cancel them over there. But it's like, wait a minute, you're going over on their territory and you're mad that they're calling you fat.
Yeah, just because that's a bannable offense here in America does not mean it's an issue here.
Well, and that's another thing that's destroyed society is the whole the whole body positivity in every size. I saw another video that this girl made and she was like really obese and she's like, hey, a lot of people on this app are mad at the skinny girls, but she's like, you know what? I'm changing my life starting today. I'm going to lose this weight. I am on team skinny girls.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die prematurely because I won't get my weight under control. This body positivity stuff has been hurting people. And I was like, yes, we need more of this energy.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at like our own video game studios, anybody who's like publicly traded, how quick they're willing to censor their video games. Like,
yep.
Blizzard took out skeletons from World of Warcraft.
Did they?
Yeah. And they took out, like, there's no blood allowed either. You can't have like red blood. It's like green. And you can't have like, there were like, I think they were like slot machines or something like that in a Rainbow Six game.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Took those out.
That's funny.
All this stuff they take out. And it's like, you wonder why modern stuff sucks. Well, here's how I look at it. It's likely that you could say like, oh, they took out the Taiwanese flag from Top Gun. Big deal. The movie is still fine, right?
Right.
But how many things didn't we see that they, it's just like the same argument that woke weirdos try to make when we critique like race swapping or making this person queer or fat or whatever. And they're like, oh, it's just this one thing. It's like, yeah, but the reason your product sucks is because that kind of crap's on your mind constantly.
Right.
It's not just that you race swapped. It's that you like wokeify everything else. And especially if you look at like how stuff spends budget.
Right.
Like if you're spending budget on that, you're not spending like when video games do it. It's like you're spending a budget on removing skeletons. That's less QA you can do.
Exactly.
That's less performance stuff you can do. That's less, that's all directly how, that you make your game worse.
Exactly. The thing that too I really like with what Trump's plans and ideas are right now is they truly are America first. They're trying to build America sustainable on itself instead of relying so much on everybody else. And also they they can all put tariffs on their stuff, which I've seen you tweet about this too. They can all put tariffs on their stuff, but then when America does it, it's a problem. Like, America needs to be able to take care of itself. Like, that's just how it goes. And I honestly hope to see our entertainment with our video games and movies and Hollywood and all that kind of stuff also adjust, where they're like, hey, let's focus more on smaller budget things. Let's focus on what Americans want to see. Let's focus on good American values, and let's help heal this country with making content that's also enforcing these American values, and let's focus on America.
Well, wouldn't it be nice if they were worried about, there's a lot of time when like these Hollywood studios, they put out these big budget movies and they don't really have to care about it doing well in America because it's just the sheer size of China and the global market.
Yep. If
suddenly they have to start caring about Americans again, then they're going to make better movies. At least for Americans. You know, there's like this, there's kind of this slop effect that happens with China where like it's such a huge pool, even an average movie makes a ton of money. And so like they, you know, I don't know if they do ban them going forward, I think that would be great. I see it as an absolute win.